Once the headquarters of the defunct Biafra, the base of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, after the fall of Enugu during the 1967 to 1970 Nigeria-Biafran War, Umuahia has once again become the epicenter of the new Biafran movement. Umuahia is a quiet town, notable for its agricultural markets. It is also a meeting point of railroads and railways connecting the northern and southern parts of Nigeria. Sahara reporters paid a visit to Nwanne Kenyi, Nnamdi Kanu, at his residence in Umuahia, the capital city of Abia State. Nnamdi Kanu is the man at the forefront of today's Biafra struggle and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. In the quiet, dusty, and fairly secluded corner of Umuahia, Igbo people from all walks of life gather frequently to meet with this Biafran leader. 50 years after the end of the catastrophic civil war between the Nigerian government and the secessionist state of Biafra, a new crop of youths, most of whom did not see the last war, are yearning for secession again. The youths are saying that they have lost hope in the country called Nigeria and that they want their own. The last time, a declaration of the state of Biafra led to the war that killed over 2 million people. This time, they are demanding Biafra through a referendum. The Nigerian Biafran War ended with the then head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, declaring no victor, no vanquished.
We are being killed. During the war, 3.5 million were killed. And today, they are killing. They started killing Igbos from 1945, even before the independence. And Biafra has existed over 600 years before the amalgamation.
The Nigerian Biafran War ended with the then head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, declaring no victor, no vanquished. He also promoted the policy of reconciliation, reconstruction, and rehabilitation in an effort to repair the damaged eastern part of Nigeria. For these youths, that was a promise not fulfilled.
The Biafran people will share common value system. By the share of states in Nigeria, they cut us into pieces. They make us little. They now station what they call minority commission. And this minority commission is the reason why they have been marginalizing us for so many years. And it is only 6 months that an Igbo man have stayed in that seat. Therefore, we are not asking for Igbo presidency. We don't need Igbo president for anything. We need secession. We need freedom.
We have been through terrible times, experiencing marginalization more than words can tell. And we begin to wonder if the situation we are passing through is fit for human beings or for animals in the zoo.
The Biafra led by Ojukwu was triggered by genocide that followed the 1966 coup. Today's Biafra is driven by grievances like unemployment and bad governance.
My children, if we finish school in the east, you either get work in the north or you get work in the west. What happened to our place? They said that we are a tripart nation. Wazobia, is it not? One stands for Yoruba, so stands for Hausa, the other stands for Igbos. One has developed, so has developed. Where is the development of Biafra?
To this day, many Igbo people complain that they are still being punished economically after the war. The fact that no Nigerian president has come from the southeast is also a source of much provocation. On October 2015, Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Lagos and charged with treason for his Biafran activities, including his role as the director of Radio Biafra. For almost 2 years, he was held in prison. The government disobeyed numerous court orders to free him on bail until April of 2017, when he was granted bail under numerous stringent conditions. Amongst the conditions was that he would not grant media interviews. He was not also allowed to be amongst 10 people or more.
We're not fighting each other. We know where we're going. We're going to get Biafra. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better because it will come far more quicker. I can assure you.
Since he was granted bail, Nnamdi Kanu's popularity and influence in the southeast has continued to rise. As Nnamdi Kanu and his Biafran movement push on, demanding a referendum or not holding elections in the Southeast, the discussion in Nigeria shifted to a demand for restructuring. While restructuring is the buzzword of today, Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran movement have all but rejected it.
We can build a toy factory for them. So even at this age, they can be very wealthy people. But because we are in Nigeria, that is why despite all these creative talent and invention, they remain very poor. We all are poor. But I can assure you that any future Biafran government will judiciously and effectively utilize these talents on display to make sure we create employment, to make sure we create the necessary enabling environment for our children to grow up without fear of want. Do you see what Nigeria is doing to Biafrans? Our talents are being destroyed because we are in Nigeria. You can see what they have done. All over the world, in the Western world especially, you have Legoland. We have Toys R Us. These are multi-billion pound establishments. Why can't these young boys or their families enjoy the same level of quality of life as do those abroad? It's because we're in Nigeria. That is why these things cannot be showcased. That is why they cannot support him. Because we are in Nigeria. Very, very sad and very shameful. After looking at this, then you tell me to dump Biafra or to stop everything for Biafra. Why should I do so? This is what they are afraid of. I challenge them to bring out their children to do the same thing. I challenge them to bring out, if they can bring out their children to do the same thing, then I'll stop everything for Biafra.
The Biafran struggle, of course, has its challenges, including within the Igbo society. Not everyone is in support. Recently, Nnamdi Kanu's demand that elections should not hold in Anambra State in November unless a date for referendum was given has pitched his movement against the influential Igbo groups like the Ohaneze Ndigbo, an apex Igbo socio-cultural group who are opposed to Nnamdi Kanu's strategy.
Ohaneze Ndigbo is not speaking for us. Where we are Ohaneze Ndigbo, when our people were massacred in Mpo, when our people were massacred in Irigwacha, when our people were massacred in Asaba, where we are there, what did they do? What did they say? When our people were massacred and dumped inside the Eju River in Anambra State, what did Ohaneze do? They did nothing. For over 54 years now, Ohaneze Ndigbo has been there, taking money, enjoying their lives, not thinking about the future of the children whom they believe, whom they say that they're protecting. So Ohaneze Ndigbo, they are irrelevant. They have nothing to tell us. They have nothing to do for us. Nnamdi Kanu is the only one.
Meanwhile, in a reaction to this renewed agitation for Biafra, northern Nigerian youths under the auspices of Arewa Youth in June of 2017 issued a quick notice to Igbo people to leave the northern parts of Nigeria by October 1st of 2017.
The persistence for the actualization of Biafra by the unruly Igbo of southeastern Nigeria has lately assumed another alarming twist, which involved the forceful lockdown of activities and denial of other people's right to free movement in the southeast by the rebel indigenous people of Biafra and its overt and covert sponsors. With the effective date of this declaration, which is today, Tuesday, June the 6th, 2017, all Igbos currently residing in any part of northern Nigeria are hereby served notice to relocate within 3 months, and all northerners residing in the east are advised likewise.
Now, the Igbos are torn between a quick notice issued to them to vacate the north before October 1st of 2017 and a referendum that still appears unattainable.